Hey guys, it's PoxiiPro. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be going over the Fasnacht event, and it's pretty much how it's going to be the Halloween event. So I'll be going over how to do Fasnacht. This is going to be my first Fasnacht event, so I'm going to be going over how to complete the event and what the rewards are. Before we hop into it though, you can see right here, this is the Fasnacht. We have double XP in all game modes, and we also have the purveyor sale again. And this is because of, so usually the Fasnacht event is supposed to be able to drop up to a 3-star legendary weapon or like item, so you would be able to get a 1, 2, or 3-star item. But for this year, or for this Halloween's Fasnacht, you can only get a 1-star. So instead, they went ahead and enabled double XP for the weekend, and they enabled 25% off purveyor sale. And this is going to be starting today, October 29th, all the way until November 2nd. And this is pretty much what everything includes. But yeah, so that's pretty much going to be the main details of what we actually get for the weekend, for the event. And then let's go ahead and hop into how to actually do Fasnacht. I want to mention that Fasnacht starts every hour, every whole hour. So like 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Fasnacht will start. Okay, so now that we're actually in game and the event's going to be starting in about 8 minutes, we can head on over, and it's going to be at this location right here, which is going to be pretty close to Vault 76 for reference, just a little bit diagonal down, and then it's going to be right here, kind of on this river, and right below Morgantown Airport. And right here where this 86B is. So I'm going to go ahead and teleport there, and we can get ready for the event. Alright, so before the event starts itself, I'm going to just briefly go over each of the steps and then I'll actually show them in game. But essentially it's going to be a multi-step and kind of like an escort mission for the event, and then at the very end there will be some rewards. Yeah, so once the event starts, you'll have to talk to a Protectron, and that's how the event gets initiated. Once the event's initiated, the first step is to pretty much go to all of the other Protectrons and robots and like activate them so that they can join the parade. And there'll be like squirrels spawning in that you have to kill to get the squirrel bits, and this is the robot that'll go ahead and start the event. Master of Ceremonies. But yeah, that's pretty much the first step, and then once you do that, everybody will kind of all the Protectrons will kind of gather around, and then the parade will start. It's not too long of a distance, but while they're marching, there is going to be about like 3 waves of enemies. There's going to be frogs at one point, the toad frogs. I forgot what they're officially called, but the frogs are gonna spawn. There's gonna be super mutants, and then there's gonna be wolves, and at the very end there's gonna be a 1-star legendary sloth, and that's the only way you can get the legendary drop from the event. People were saying, people were kind of confused. They were thinking the event drops the 1-star legendary, but it's actually you have to get a hit on the sloth, and then you have to then loot the sloth's body to get the 1-star legendary. If you don't do that, you're not going to get any legendary at all. But this event does at least give treasury notes, and also has a chance at dropping a mask of some sort. And if you play instruments while the robots are marching, it'll actually increase their marching speed. So if a decent amount of people participating in the event are playing instruments, then it'll go ahead and make the group move along a bit faster. Yeah, and I think this is actually probably where you put the intestines. It wasn't actually squirrel bits, sorry, it was intestines. But yeah, in this little cooler here. And we'll go over a list of all of the rewards after the event, and then I'll go ahead and have all that information in the description. And just keep in mind that there's going to be a decent amount of things going on, and people are going to be wanting to probably get the legendary drop, but it is just a 1-star legendary. It's probably more important to protect the Protectrons and the marchers. I've just been hearing things on Reddit of the event failing quite a bit of times because people are kind of forgetting to protect the Protectrons. It sounds like the biggest threats to the marchers are the suicide super mutants, because they kind of just sprint in and AoE explode. And then at towards the end, when it's like the last wave of enemies, it's pretty much going to be wolves, and the wolves can kind of just sprint in, and you know, they're smaller and they can kind of just wreck the marchers if you're not careful. But we'll go ahead and see how it goes. The event should be starting in about a minute. There we go, public event, Fasnacht Day. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and wait a little bit for some players to gather, and then we can go ahead and talk to the Master of Ceremonies and get this started. You can already see one of the critters kind of going in there. And the enemies that spawn are kind of scaled to the amount of people in the group, so I don't know if this would necessarily be soloable, but you know, if you have a small party, it shouldn't be too difficult, because the amount of enemies should kind of match that. Oh, we started. Okay, we gotta find the Protectrons. So once you find a Protectron, you just go ahead and interact with them, and they should go ahead and activate. And then meanwhile, I think we can go ahead and collect intestines and donate to this cooler. And you can see that we need 12 small animal intestines, and we need to find all 5 of the Protectrons. You have a decent amount of time to find all of them. And then you can now see there's to donate eggs from the stream to the pantry, and then we also need to defeat honeybees for the honey at the honey house. Is that supposed to say house? I don't even know. But yeah, we pretty much have 2 additional objectives. Let's go ahead and get those started. Alright, I think all the intestines are good now. So now we need eggs and honey. Oh, here we go. There's a honey beast. Go, we can just loot this guy. There we go. So that's 5 out of 5 for there. And eventually we're going to need to get these steins as well. Yeah, bring old Fasnacht steins to the museum for analysis. Donate eggs. Okay, so this is where you donate the eggs, and I think we're supposed to go down to the water stream to actually collect the eggs. Oh, are those the eggs? Oh god, they look kind of nasty. Egg cluster. Okay, so now we got everything else. We just need the old Fasnacht steins. Alright, looks like everybody else got them, so we got all of the steins. Wait, Graham is here? Wait, what? Is he supposed to be here? Hold up. I had to get a picture of this. Alright, and you guys can see that this is all the robots. They're just kind of gathering around. Dude, Graham is here. He's got Chally too. What the heck? But yeah, so they're gonna go ahead and start marching along this path, and then we just need to, at this part of the event, we just need to defend them while they're getting to their destination. Alright, here we go. Just gotta take care of these toads. I think they spawn around, all around the road, so kind of keep an eye out. But the toad phase should be pretty easy. Look at these guys going. And there is a perk that actually allows you to heal the robots if you need to. It works with fire, so if you use like the Molotov or the fire sword that has like some fire damage on it, you can also heal the robots if you need to. Yeah, so if you lose 5 marchers, you lose the event fails. So yeah, right now we're at 0 out of 5. Oh, and the music changes. That's the next phase. We hear the super mutants as well. So the biggest ones to watch out for are the suicide ones. Alright, I believe we're coming towards the end, but there's still gonna be the dogs and the Mega Sloth wave, the legendary Mega Sloth. Yeah, you can see the dogs. Holy crap, they're just getting shredded. The Mega Sloth should be back here too, I think. Maybe not. Yeah. Oh, they melted it before I could get it hit, but I still got the loot. That's the Mega Sloth and Wolves wave, and then I think that from the rest from here is non-hostile. Pretty much at the end. Yeah, now you just want to go ahead and gather around the bonfire. It's actually gonna ignite. Alright, and there we go, that's the event. But yeah, that's gonna be pretty much it for the event guide. You can see that I got a recipe and a plan and a Fasnacht something. But yeah, let's go ahead and go over the rewards really quick for the total loot pool. Alright, so this is posted about a year ago on Reddit, but this is going to be linked in the description if you want to see images of all of the masks. So we have a lot of different masks, and then we have camp plans here as well. And then I'm going to go ahead and link this in the description. This is from the Fallout Wiki. It kind of gives you a good breakdown of the events, and then I'm going to go ahead and this is going to be the loot down here. So this is Atomic Shop associated, but introduced in 2020. We have these masks in case the Reddit post isn't updated, and then we still have these ones that are introduced in 2019. And then here are some of the rewards as well. If you do a bad performance, a good performance, best performance, it kind of shows you the different things that can drop. So best performance, obviously no robots die, and you can get the best rewards. But yeah, that's gonna be pretty much it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I don't think I missed anything, but if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, go ahead and let me know in the comment section below. Any positive or negative feedback, also let me know, that way I can improve. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.